Well, let's have a little review of Chapter 2, Linear Algebra, guys. So it's a good time of the year to review things, so let's go. Chapter review. Okay, so with first question, given that E equals a half mv squared, where m is 0.2 and v is 0.5, the value of E is... Well, if you work that out, that's very simple to work out on your calculator. If it was in a technology-free exam, then you'd have to be a little bit more careful, and you'd have to know a little bit about how to do that kind of thing. Okay, so you've got 0.2 times now 0.5 squared. 5 5s are 25, and you've got two decimal places. That's 0.25 over 2. So you get that, and therefore you get 0.025. So it looks like the answer is D. Okay. And next one. So we've got this thing here that simplifies to, well, we've got minus 6d minus 4d would be minus 10d. 3r minus r would get us 2r, so that would be minus 10d plus 2r, which would be the same as B for you and me. And 3. Okay, let's multiply this thing out, the brackets out, and what do we get? So we get 10f plus 15 plus 24f minus 42, and that looks like it's going to give us 34f minus 27, and where is that? There it is. Mr. C gets the nod on this occasion. How's that? Did you get those? I wanted you to pause the video before you looked at my answers. I hope you did that, okay? So please pause the video now before you get the answers to these. Okay, ready to go? We've got this expression here in number 4, so that's pretty easy. We just got to basically get rid of those brackets and don't make a mistake with the signs. So that's, yes, that's a particularly, see, watch that. You've got to be very careful there. That gets you a plus B, okay? That's going to be 8B minus 15. That's going to be the answer to that. And that is number B, okay? Number 5, to keep us alive. Right, P equals, we've got to solve it for P, okay? So what did I do? I subtracted 6P from both sides, cleaned it up to get that. And then I'm going to add 23 to both sides, and that'll get me that, and then divide both sides by 8, I'm going to get P is 2. So P is 2, and that is number D. Very good. Okay, number 6. Simplify the following by collecting like terms. Well, that's pretty easy, isn't it? No problem. There's 4 of them to do, though. Okay, yes, that's 7C minus 13, very easy. What about B? What's that going to be? That's going to be minus 7k, yes, plus 3m. Very easy. You don't need to get too concerned about those. 6c. Okay, we've got a d and a minus 4d, minus 5d, plus 3c minus 8c will get us minus 5c, minus 5d minus 5c. Yes, very good. Okay, d, 6d. That'll be 7y squared, that's the y squared terms, minus 5y. Very simple, very simple. Okay, now have a go at these now. These are a bit more complicated. Pause the video. Okay, come back. Okay, you're back? Right. Now, let's try A today. Oh, B and D. Oh, sorry, just B and D. Sorry, I just didn't realise that. Now, B. Alright, let's go for B. That looks alright. D looks considerably worse because it's got X's on the bottom. So let's just warm ourselves up here with number B. We've got to get the denominators the same, so we've got to make them both 10. So I've multiplied this one top and bottom by 2 to keep the proportion of the fractions the same, and I've multiplied this one top and bottom by 5, okay? So now we've got to multiply these brackets out of the top, and then we can add the numerators when we've got the denominators both 10. Okay, so that's right. So 2x plus 8 plus 5x plus 10 would be 7x plus 18 all over 10. There you go. Alright, now here comes D. This is a bit more troublesome. Yes, what did I do? What did I do? I basically got this fraction here. The LCM, the lowest common multiple of these two fractions, is x plus 3 and times x plus 2. That is a single term, that x plus 3. You cannot split it up. You cannot split that up. So I've got to make both the denominators x plus 3 times x plus 2. So I needed to multiply this one, top and bottom, by x plus 2, and this one, top and bottom, by x plus 3. Now you have to be very, very careful with this. there's a lot of messing around here with this expansion of these terms, okay? So this one is x squared, and that's minus x plus 2x minus 2, and this one here is 2x squared minus 5x plus 6x minus 15, right? You don't need to multiply this denominator out, leave him alone. He's fine, factorised, but we can collect a lot of like terms here and simplify this a great deal. X squared terms first, you'll get, what do you get? X squared plus 2x squared is 3x squared. Now, minus x plus 2x is plus x minus 5x is minus 4x, minus 4x plus 6x gets us 2x, alright? That's that taken care of. And minus 2 minus 15 is minus 17. So that's it, guys, and I don't think that simplifies any further. We can't really factorise that with whole number factors, so that'll be the answer, okay? Alright, very good. Pause the video now and try B, C, E and F, alright? Go. Right, you're back. Okay, here comes B. Now, this is simplification throughout the nation. So this is 20y over 7x times 35z over 16y. Okay, now these are all multiply ones, okay? So you've got to look for the battle of the top and the bottom. The y's are going to cancel. What else is going to happen? 7 is going to go into 35 5 times, and 4 is going to go into 16 4 times and into 25 times. That's right. That's right. And the y's are going to go. Now what now we've got to clean up now. So you're left with 5 times 5 times z there, and you've got x times 4 on the bottom line. 25z over 4x. There you go. That's B. Here comes C. Right. Yeah, these are all right. No problem. Now with these, the biggest danger that students face is that they try to cancel out partial terms. Anything with a plus around it is a full term. It has to go as a bracketed full little family, algebraic family, and you can't go cancelling out part of families. So this x plus 1 will only cancel with an x plus 1 on the top, and they will indeed cancel. These x plus 6's, top and bottom, will cancel. That's fine, but I think that's all that we've got there. So it's just left. We're just left with a 5 and x plus 3 on the bottom line. That's it. Okay, what about E? We're going very well here, aren't we? Divide. Oh, danger, danger. Just flip that and multiply by it. That's the first thing to do. That's right. Then you'll get yourself out of hot water doing that, which you can get yourself into very deep water and hot water doing it, trying to fiddle with that without first flipping it and turning it into a times, right? Now, what are we going to get cancelling here? X will go with X. Nothing else. I don't think there's anything else, is there? No. Okay. So that's what we get there. That gets y squared over 50. Okay, good. Now what about next cab off the rank? We've got F, the last one for this page. That's another danger. You've got to turn him upside down and multiply by him. Okay, so what do we got? What's going to cancel? Okay, the x plus 8 term will cancel with the x plus 8 term, and there isn't anything else. Nothing else that I can see. There it is. So you're left with 2x on the top over x minus 1 times 9x plus 1 on the bottom. Don't try and cancel that x with something in there. It doesn't work. This term is either all or nothing. You have to cancel the whole thing or nothing at all. Okay? So that's your answer. Alright, what have we got now? Solve the following. Okay, pause the video, have a go. You're back? Okay, let's go with this. We've got 42 minus 7b equals 14. So what would you do there? Okay, subtract 42 from both sides, you'll get that. Clean up, you get that. And now we're going to divide both sides by negative 7, and we're going to get b is plus 4. There it is, b is 4, okay? Very good. Number B for you and me. What's this? Yes, alright. That means we've got t's on both sides and numbers on both sides. We just have to clean it up. So first thing we could do is we could subtract 4t from both sides. and that would get us that. Now we clean that up, we get 8, we get that. Now we're going to add 11 to both sides now, and then we will get that, and divide both sides by 8, we'll get t is 2. Yes, very good. Okay, here comes the third one. We better multiply those brackets out, I think. That's the first thing we should do. And yes, now we've got to clean it all up and get the p's on one side and the numbers on the other side. So if we subtract it, or we added 6 to both sides and clean that up, we'll get 8p equals 6p minus 4. Now we better probably subtract 6p from both sides, yes. And then we'll clean that up to get 2p equals minus 4, and then divide both sides by 2. P is minus 2. Excellent job. Alright, now you pause the video and have a shot at these, please, and come back. Alright, you're back? Alright, let's go. We're going to have a go at this now. The first one, 5x, I've multiplied the bracket out before I do anything. 5x minus 10 plus 3x plus 6 equals 0. Now, we just need to clean that up a bit. So we've got 8x minus 4 equals 0. If we add 4 to both sides, we'll get 8x equals 4. Divide both sides by 8, and we'll get x equals a half. Great, great. Okay, what about C? Okay, multiply the brackets out. 5x plus 5 minus 12x plus 6. Did you get that? Equals 7x plus 14. Now clean it up. We get minus 7x plus 11 equals 7x plus 14. Very good. Now I think we probably need to... What I've done is subtracted 7x from both sides to get rid of this 7x here. And that gets us, cleaning that up, we'll get minus 14x plus 11 equals 14. Now if I subtract 11 from both sides, we'll get minus 14x will be 3. Therefore, divide both sides by minus 14 and you'll get something very, very strange. You'll get x is minus 3 over 14. Okay, it's not a whole number one, that one. He's a little bit more tricky. Okay, that's C for you and me. Here comes E. Multiply out the brackets. 14x minus 35 minus 4x minus 80, equals x minus 5. Now clean it up. 10x minus 115 equals x minus 5. Next step, we're going to add 115 to both sides, and we get 10x is equal to x plus 110. Goodness. We better subtract x from both sides now, and we get 9x equals 110, and divide both sides by 9, we'll get x is 110 over 9. That's the answer. Okay? Very good. Very excellent. Now, here's some more for you. Solve. Pause the video, off you go. Okay, you're back. Good. Here's A today. Hooray! Now, we've got to do a lowest common multiple on that thing, because it's not going to be very good if we don't, because it's an adding one. So what's the lowest common multiple of 2 and 5, guys? 10. Make 10 the denominator in every term by multiplying them top and bottom by whatever you need to do that. And you'll get that, which gets us 5x over 10 plus 2x over 10 equals 6x over 10. Now we can multiply both sides by 10 and get rid of the denominator altogether. Okay, 5x plus 2x equals 6, therefore 7x equals 6, and therefore dividing both sides by 7, you'll get x as 6 over 7. Yes? Good. Here's C. Now, this one's, yes, it's just a little bit difficult. What's the lowest common multiple of them? I think it's 42, don't you? I think it's 42. So we've got to make all those fractions over 42, do we? Or don't we? Yes, it is 42, that's right. I was right. So you've got to multiply top and bottom by whatever you need to make each of those numbers on the bottom 42. Okay, that's what you've got to do. So that gets us something very, very strange looking, but we'll multiply both sides by 42 now to get rid of that denominator. So we get that. Now that means minus x will be minus 2, therefore x will be 2. Oh, it's a nice result, wasn't it? Nice result. Okay, D for you and me, and we've got x on the denominator now. Now this is a bit more tricky. The lowest common multiple of that stuff is 5 times x. Okay? Let's just figure that out and basically multiply each of those fractions by whatever we need to make the bottom of each of them 5 times x, right? So we get that. Now we're going to multiply both sides by 5x to get rid of that denominator, and we're going to get 15 plus 2x equals 25, and therefore if we subtract 15 from both sides we'll get 2x equals 10, and therefore dividing both sides by 2 we'll get x is 5. Yes, 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 it's mighty fine. That's D. Now we've got a problem. Oh, goodness. What is this, for goodness sake? Problem solving. A production is in town and many parents are taking their children. An adult ticket costs $15 and a child's ticket costs $8. Every child must be accompanied by an adult, and each adult can have no more than 4 children with them. Okay. It costs the company $12 for every adult and $3 for every child to run the production. That's just to put it on. There's a seating limit of 300 people, and all tickets are sold. Goodness me, what a lot to take in. Well, come on, onward ever onward, and we'll see if we can make some sense out of it. Part A, determine how much profit the company makes on each adult ticket and on each child's ticket. Well, oh yeah, we can do that easily enough, can't we? Because the profit on each adult ticket is $15, what they sell it for, minus what it costs them for each adult attendance. So that's $3, isn't it? And the profit on a child ticket is $8, is what they sell them for, minus $3 is what they cost. That's $5. Yeah, well that was pretty easy, wasn't it? Good heavens. B, to maximise the profit, the company should sell as many children, yes, I get that, as many children's tickets as possible. Of the 300 available seats, determine how many should be allocated to children if there is a maximum of 4 children per adult. Okay? Let's see how you do that. This means that 4 out of every 5 tickets would be children. Yes, that's right, because if you want to maximise the... wait a minute, what were we saying? Yeah, we want to maximise the profit. Yeah, so the children's tickets are more profitable. There's $5 profit in every children's ticket. So you want to maximise the number of children. But children can only come with an adult, and adults can only have a maximum of 4 children. So what you'd be trying to do, guys, is you'd be trying to make sure that you've got adults with 4 children. That's what you'd be having. No less than 4 children. If every adult's got 4 children, that would be maximising the profit, wouldn't it? Because that way you maximise the number of children. So yeah, we're saying 4 out of every 5 tickets would be children. So therefore 4/5 of 300 would be 240 seats for children. Okay? So that's the answer to that one, to part B, yes? Alright, how are you going? It's not so bad when you really think about it, is it? So, okay, so if we're answering part C now, use your answer to part B, determine how many adults would make up the remaining seats. Well, that's easy, heavens above, it's 60, isn't it? Yes, 300 seats, 240 children, 60 adults. That's it. Alright, come on. D. Construct an equation to represent the profit that the company can make depending on the number of children and adults. Oh, that's easy peasy. C be the number of children's seats. 300C minus C would be the number of adult seats. Therefore, the profit P is given, we're making $5 profit on every child. That's the number of children. And we're making $3 on every adult. So 3 times this number of adults. Okay? And it's all in terms of children here. Is that what I'm supposed to be doing? Oh, well, children and adults. I probably haven't done it quite right. I probably just should have called this A. But anyway, look, that's all right. I'm doing it fine. That's multiplying all out. I've got 2C plus 900. That's just in terms of children. I think they were probably really asking if I didn't call this 300 minus C. I just called this A. Yeah? But it doesn't matter. I still did it correctly, I think. Now, here's E. Substitute your values to calculate the maximum profit that the company can make. Oh, that's easy, guys. We know that the maximum number of children we want is 240 seats, yes? So here we go. Put that 240 in there, and we get that. So how much profit are these people going to make? That's $480 plus $900 is $1,380 dollaros. Yeah, that's it. That's part E done. Yeah, we did it, didn't we? Magnificent effort. Now we better hurry up and get cracking here. I think there's one more problem. So you pause the video, have a go at this, and we'll see how you went. Okay, you're back? Good. Well, what we're doing is we're investigating prices for having business cards printed for your new games store. Goodness, you entrepreneur, you. A local printing company charges a flat rate of $250 for the materials used, okay, and $40 per hour for labour for doing these business cards. Alright, I think I get that. Now, if H is the number of hours of labour required to print the cards, construct an equation for the cost of the cards. Yes, I think I get that. Wouldn't it be $250 plus 40 times H, I think? I think it would be. Yes, that's right. That's it. Okay, B. You have budgeted $1,000 for the printing job. How many hours of labour can you afford? Give your answer to the nearest minute. Alright, so we've budgeted here. We've put this as $1,000. That's what we've budgeted. So we've got to make that number $1,000 and then solve it for H. Yeah? So here we go. And oh yes, I'm solving it now. I'm solving, and I've got to divide both sides by 40. And it looks like, what is it? What is it, my children? H is 75 over 4, which is 18 3/4 hours. Goodness, we must want a lot of business cards, that's all I can say. So, doesn't seem reasonable, does it, to spend all that time making business cards with modern printing presses the way they are today. Anyway, ours is not the reason why. Okay, well, we do part C. The printer estimates that it can print 1,000 cards per hour of labour. So how many cards will be printed with your current budget? Well, it'll be 18,750, won't it? Because we've got that, yeah, that's the thing, 1,000 cards for each of those 75 over 4 hours, and you'll get 18,750 cards. That's it. Very excellent. And part D, an alternative to printing is photocopying. The company charges 15 cents per side for the first 10,000 cards, and then 10 cents per side for the remaining cards. Alright, which is the cheaper option for 18,750 single-sided cards, and by how many? Alright, now let's see. The cost of the photocopying is 10,000. The first 10,000 cost 15 cents a side, and the remaining, which is this number here, minus 10,000 from that, gets 8,750 times 10 cents. Okay? 10 cents. So let's see what that comes to. Comes to that, and that comes to, ooh. Okay, so that's going to be considerably more expensive, isn't it, photocopying? Because it only cost us $1,000 for the printing, didn't it? So therefore, printing is cheaper by $1,375. My goodness. That's pretty surprising, isn't it? Alright, I think that's the end, and the end is your friend, okay? So, I hope you got something out of that. It's very interesting work, and it really, really hones up your algebra skills, alright? So we'll see you next time. All the very best, and work hard, won't you?